Republican universe.
He is a legend. He really is. Here was a man who walked with kings and influenced nations.
Remembering Rush Limbaugh, radio host and conservative giant.
I am Rush Limbaugh, America's real anchorman.
Partisan, polarizing, and provocative.
I'm not controversial, bombastic, outrageous.
Limbaugh was all those things, rising to radio fame from a small town in Missouri. After eventually dropping out of college and bouncing between jobs, he landed on the air and never left. His program eventually syndicated in 1988, growing to include tens of millions of listeners, tuning in for his conservative brand of political talk, at times misogynistic, homophobic, and racist, dismissing former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Donovan McNabb.
The media has been very desirous that a black quarterback do well.
Scoffing at Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's symptoms.
He is moving all around and shaking, and it's purely an act.
And apologizing after losing some advertisers for shaming a Georgetown law student who was advocating for birth control.
It means you're a slut, right? It means you're a prostitute.
He embraced conspiracy theories like birtherism and more recently downplayed COVID when the pandemic first started.
The coronavirus is the common cold, folks.
All the while relishing his role mocking the media and his political opponents.
I have a question for the Democrats. When are you people going to get tired of losing?
Limbaugh appearing on Today in 2009.
I think I ever cross a line. Yeah, probably, but you just come back and apologize for it.
A kingmaker in conservative politics, courted by contenders seeking his stamp of approval, Limbaugh found a friend in Donald Trump, the former president, honoring him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom just a day after Limbaugh went public with his cancer diagnosis a year ago.
I have been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. This day has been one of the most difficult days in recent memory for me.
He was open about other personal battles too, like losing his hearing in 2001 before getting cochlear implants and seeking treatment for addiction to prescription painkillers.
I actually thank God for my addiction because I learned more about myself in rehab than I would have ever learned otherwise.
Limbaugh, a divisive legend who never held back.
My goal was to be the most listened to show, biggest radio show in the country. You all have made it possible.